You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. To kick off, here's Braden Narveson. And away we go at the Link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, easy, 63, back. He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Play action, Hurts has it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Hey!
First down throwing for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Hey,
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Cuts right. A lot of space ahead. Nice cut. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Here's Braden Arvison for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 73. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 63. Tiger Hornet. Alpha. Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd down, Jets into the dime. They're in long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive home. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in a hurry up here. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Down the sideline past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to the link right after this.
Got it. Ready?
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside. And that time, it cost him some yards.
Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
18, pioneer. Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down, run with Barkley. They're working a couple yards past the line. Ron Dexter escorted into the ground.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play fake with Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hurts looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
50-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing here, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give them 30 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trimmer. Hey, 73. 9. Alpha. Delta.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Complete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, Tiger Swamp. Kyle up the 80. 73. Low Silver, ready? Delta.
Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jets going to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Great. Set. On anyone, Yanni. Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts setting up to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60, 19, 18.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, it's Hall. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger. Pump 70 range, 70.
Milton out of the pistol here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down, New
Mighty
York.
Lions. Got it. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Complete to Hyatt. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Go.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. And a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready.
The give here on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Narveson. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, step. Step. Anyone else? 63. Crown left Yanni. Hey, Silver.
Hurts. Completed to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one hits for 30. And that's a Philadelphia first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
180. Hey, watch it. Crown left Yanni. Out.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey!
Let's try it again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Check. 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Trying to throw this from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Coming right is Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And some solid running here as he gets some 8 yards there into the red zone. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey! 70 Timberwolves. Let's go!
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Ready?
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Offense to the line fast.
Let it go. Hey, easy. 63, pass. Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. Now we'll get a delay, maybe an intentional one, and they'll get a little more room for this punt. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score
good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash. Ready.
This is Hall. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco switch.
They go right back to Hall. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Jets holding a 4-point lead. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Into the secondary past the 40. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Narvison attack on the extra point. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 24.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
That's good.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 41.
Roll.
13 yards. 1st down.
Here's Hall once more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jets.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Alert!
A give left side for Hall. Pushing for the red zone. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 3. 3. Reload. Bring it. Ready.
Here's Hall on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Come on. Ready.
3rd down give to Hall. And they get to him just in the nick of time to bring up 4th down. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.